Okay, so that's Mujo Tawashi, and welcome to my second installment of Stalin's Song of the Week. And I've got a good one for you today. I got plenty of responses back from my last song from V&V Nation. A lot of people sent me very nice messages that they really enjoyed the song, and they went out and they found out a bunch of stuff from V&V Nation. And the best thing about that band is that I think that you could throw a dart at any one of their songs and it'd be a good song, and you could get into it and enjoy it. However, some people, clearly a lot of people in North America, like I said, it's a stigma in North America against electronic music. And some people are like, yeah, do some heavy metal, Stalin, or something like that. And of course, I don't need every single last song I listen to have an incredibly deep message about the inner workings of human nature. Sometimes I just like to listen and rock out. And that's definitely the case with this song that I've got lined up for you this week. This song is called Psalm 69 by a band called Ministry. And Ministry is an industrial sort of thrash metal band. An industrial genre, I really like the industrial genre because it's a fusion of electronic music and heavy metal. That generally it has like the whole heavy metal ripping guitar solos, and they'll usually be backed up by some sampling, some synthesizers, or some keyboard work. And I really enjoy that fusion, and making industrial easily my favorite genre of music. But the band Ministry, they're retired now. They retired in 2008 after a tour like their last album was all about how evil the Bush administration is and stuff like that, and like how terrible it is. And then as soon as Obama came into office, they're like, well, we don't have any reason to be making music anymore. We only have good albums when the Republicans are in office. It's about time for us to pack it in. So they retired in 2008, and this is actually one of my buddy's favorite bands, and he kind of got me into it. I'm not as big into it as he is. I've got lots of bands that are up on my list for favorites, but he's a huge fan. But one thing I really like about this band is I like the frontman. His name is like Al, I don't know if I can pronounce his last name, Jorgensen, something like that. Al Jorgensen. And me and him kind of share philosophies. To him, everything's a gigantic joke. Everything, he never really takes anything seriously. It's all tongue-in-cheek, and I kind of have the same method when it comes to, you know, making my Let's Plays and stuff, that I don't really take anything too seriously. It's all a little bit tongue-in-cheek. And that's why I kind of like this guy, and I kind of like the frontman for the band. But Psalm 69 is an awesome song. It's probably easily my favorite song of theirs, and it just I'm pretty sure the whole thing is about Catholic ministers molesting little boys. But the song kind of starts off really slow and kind of builds up this serene sort of like religious kind of cultic atmosphere. Like there's this weird like religious sort of ceremony going on, and you're like surrounded by weird zealots or cultists or something, and it builds up this really serene kind of surreal atmosphere. Then it just breaks down into like one of the most awesome guitar solos I've ever heard in my life, and then some just like badass lyrics, and it's a good song. Take my word for it, it's a good song. So without further ado, let's break into Psalm 69 by Ministry.
Congregation, please be seated and open your prayer guides to the book of Revelations, Psalm 69.
time for us to give a little love back to God.
Psalm 16.
I feel like my heart is being touched by Christ. I feel like my heart is being touched by Christ. Fire! Blasphemer!
Praise Jesus! Praise Jesus!
Fire! Blasphemer!
Praise Jesus! Praise Jesus! Praise Jesus! Praise Jesus!
The way to succeed and the way to suck eggs.